where we play softball and baseball up here for junior varsity. And tonight we have Altoona Railroaders visiting. This will be the second time the Wildcats get to face off against Altoona. They played a week ago, Friday, over in Chippewa Falls, and the Cats came out as the victor of that game. The Cats are coming in on a bit of a losing skid. Now, I think you need to asterisk that with been against the toughest team in the conference, so 3 straight losses to Chippewa Falls, 1 JV2 and 2 to their JV1 ball club. A very good team, and 2 battles, and then last night, if you were tuned in, you saw they just lost. They're in the top of the 6th, or bottom of the 6th. It kind of got away from them, but the game was close up until then. They gave up 4 there, and just a good hitting team all around. It's a fun game to watch, be a part of from remote, so hopefully you guys enjoyed at home. And tonight we'll see how it goes. River Falls is sporting a vastly different defense tonight. We have Harper Schurz on the mound, pitching to Izzy Meyer, and you have Hannah Latham at first, Landry Breeze at shortstop, and Autumn Schultz over at third. Out in left field, you have Ava Johnson. Center field is the staple and Harper Lee. And right field, rounding it out, is Olivia Tremaine. So, first batter coming up to hit here is number 4, and apologies, I do not have a roster sheet for them. So we're going to navigate based on how they come up, and we'll go with it. All right, first pitch in there, taken for a low and in ball 1. Next pitch coming. Swung on, ground ball to second baseman Landry Breeze, and she delivers a strike to first baseman Hannah Latham for out number 1. 1 up, 1 down. Up next will be number 23. Schurz takes wind up, pitch in, swung on, strike 1. Schurz working ahead. It's been a trend of the Wildcat pitchers all season. Get up quick, and that was really the difference that I think set Chippewa Falls apart. Our pitchers would get up in the count, 0-2, 1-2. We could not get them out, and I feel like over 70% of the hits they got were with 2 strikes. So, and then other teams, you get to 0-2, 1-2. We've had good success throughout the year. So 1-1, little squibber hit. Schurz is going to field and flip over to Latham for out number 2. So just like that, 2 up, 2 down. On 2 ground outs. All right. Up next, number 3 hitter, number 17. I want to say she pitched last Friday, but again, not sure. Low strike taken, pitch number 1. Schurz gets her sign and comes back with a fastball down the middle. And just like that, we're 0-2. Again, great metrics on the River Falls pitching staff. All 3, Kai Larson, Harper Schurz, and Autumn Schultz, work ahead in the count and allows them to really work their off-speed stuff, move around in the zone. So statistically, they all look pretty good this season on things that you like. The other one, strikeout to walk ratio. So, all right, 1-2 is going to miss low and away for ball 2. So, the 2-2 delivery coming from Schurz, and it is fouled back against the back screen, backstop, fencing, take your pick. Definitely not netting though. So we will try this 2-2 pitch all over again. 2 pitch coming, fouled back again. Good piece of hitting here by number 17. All right, attempt number 3. And goes upstairs, fastball, batter wanted it, but she holds off. And that will round us out at a full count. See how Schurz responds and what pitch he goes with. So 3-2 delivery. Going to be popped up left side, and Ava Johnson is there. And she's going to snag that as she returns in from left field. So she has shifted around tonight from right field last night to left field. So pretty versatile player, versatile outfielder there. So 3 up, 3 down here, top of the first. And we're going to bump it over as we always do early in the game and then wait for the 7th inning stretch. But a little shout out to our local sponsors who help us do this for you.
Wildcats Softball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our broadcast of today's game. Johnny's Bar in downtown River Falls is a proud supporter of Wildcats Softball. Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Johnny's Bar, where good friends, cold drinks, and great times go hand in hand. When life throws you a curve, whether it's a fender bender, a hailstorm, or a new home adventure, you need someone who's got your back. You can trust Jared Hines and his team at American Family Insurance in downtown Ellsworth. Accidents happen, and when they do, call Jared and protect your crash with the stash. River Falls Wildcats Softball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our...
All right, we will come back to you here as we're leading off in a more traditional fashion. So we'll see with the changes in the field. Oh, apologies there. First up to bat is going to be freshman third baseman tonight, Autumn Schultz. As she takes her stance, and in true fashion, first pitch swung on there. But true fashion there, the third batter, number 27, was in fact, or is in fact, the pitcher. So Schultz goes down 0-1 right out of the gate on a changeup, and next pitch taken for strike 2. So, seen a couple as Schultz calls time, digs in, and pitch coming. And it's going to be grounded over to shortstop and fielded and delivered. So, there's something you don't see. Number 23, second hitter, left-handed shortstop. Don't see a lot of that. So, and that's it. She makes the first out of the game for the Railroaders on a 6-3 ground out. So up next is Ava Johnson. Don't have stats updated, so Johnson will face her second pitch. And she grounds one out to second baseman. Ball in the dirt, and Johnson legs that one out. So she reaches safely on an error from the second baseman. That was definitely an easy throw, I'd say, by second baseman. So Ava Johnson gets aboard here, bottom of 1. And up next is going to be Harper Lee, freshman center field. First ball is down in the dirt, and Johnson's going to steal second pretty easily there for ball 1. And now we have Harper Lee, dangerous hitter, up bat. And she chases a ball way upstairs. Looks bigger than it actually was. So she'll regroup, reassess what she's got. Take aim at this 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the outside edge, and we got a delayed steal there. Nice little delayed steal. We'll see if we can cut back to that. You see, as the throw comes back to the pitcher, that's the trigger for a runner who's got an abnormally large lead. And ooh, dangerous take there by definitely a little lower at the knees. One thing I am noticing, we have one umpire tonight, for what that's worth. So the 1-2 changeup, and Lee gets out on her front foot, and it's enough to bust it through the infield. She holds enough energy back, and just like that, Lee is on with a base hit, and the Cats break the ice on the scoreboard, most importantly, and take a 1-0 lead on a single by Harper Lee. First pitch to, got a quick play down there at second. So Lee advances on a steal. Looks like we are playing aggressively. So up to bat now is Hannah Latham. Takes her stance. And second pitch called strike. So she's quickly down 0-2 on a steal. And then next pitch in. So as she digs in there. Same and pitch coming. Fouled off first base side. All right, 0-2 pitch coming. Latham Chase is upstairs, and it's going to be popped over to the third baseman. And that brings up shortstop Tatum Ellington with a hysterical walk-up song. If you like the middle part of the song, the intro is a little different. And that's off the end of the bat. Third baseman comes across on the ball that is hers and had a weird knuckle feel to it off the end of the bat. And third baseman unable to glove that cleanly as you saw at home. So go down as an E5, but advances Lee over to third, and up to bat will be junior catcher Izzy Myers. She steps in, digs in. Izzy brings intensity to the plate here. She's got big extra base hit power. And interesting. First pitch taken, high for ball one. And Ellington did not go on that one, oddly enough. And she is going on that pitch on a called strike fastball down the middle. Swung on for a strike two. Pitch taken upstairs as it crosses by shoulders will even the count out. 2-2. Here with 2 outs, bottom of 1. 2-2 delivery, swung on and missed for strike 3. So just like that, the Railroaders are able to get a couple of outs, but not before yielding 1 run on 1 hit and 1 error. That will take us to the top of 2. We're going to get that last shout out to our sponsors here on the first cycle through. So if you need to fill your drinks or bio break or enjoy our sponsors.
Today's game. Looking to move in or move up? Connect with Sarah Jenkins and Property Executives Realty, your hometown expert. Visit sarahjenkins.com today and let Sarah help you find your way home. Allie and the Massa Mortgage Team is your trusted partner in navigating the complex world of home financing. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, looking to refinance, or navigating a complex financial situation, Allie's team is here to guide you every step of the way. River City Stitch offers premium on-site custom embroidery, screen printing, promotional items, and graphic design services in River Falls and Prescott. A proud supporter of Wildcats softball and sponsor of the River City Stitch Baller of the Game, you can trust Callie and her team for all your promotional needs. River Falls Wildcats softball.
Go take a look at the outfielders. They're always chilling out there in good spirits. Probably shouldn't do that to you at home. All right, up to bat here, number 4 hitter. Number 16. We got it. Schurz opens with a fastball down the middle. Second pitch swung on, strike 2. We are working ahead. Front now, you get the batter off balance. Quick flip over here to the, you guys can see who's out in the field there. One more add-on as we slowly build features into the broadcast. Now we got to figure out timing on when to do that, but yeah, I'll flip that up here in between innings. So just like that, we are down up to a 1-2. One-two delivery. Oh, fastball with some pop on it, just missed high and away. Great looking pitch in that count, especially. 2-2 delivery coming. Oh, definitely missed low and in, so now we work back to a full count, 3-2. Oh, just missed the inside corner, and that will be the first walk of the game and first base runner aboard, both for the inning and the game for the Railroaders. First pitch, swinging, strike 1 on a fastball down the middle. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on, fly ball out to right field. Olivia Tremaine makes the routine fly ball as we flip around. Let's see if I can get Olivia there. A nice play. Flip it back to the plate cam. We got a bunt. And everybody's moving around. Throw down. Tag. Myers throws a dot. Caught by Tatum Ellington at shortstop. And the runner pretty much ran into the tag. So just like that, batter retired, runner retired, and we have 2 outs here in the top of 2. Not quite a double play, but 2 pitches, 2 outs, and same effect. All right, 1-1 delivery coming. Swung on and missed. Good timing. This would be what we got in the box. Swinging strike 3, and that will retire the side as the Cats go into batter 7, 8, 9 to the bottom of the first, and working back to the top. So hopefully they can get a few more runs. If there's a trend with this team, it's first time through the zone, a little bit tougher to navigate, and then they settle in and really start to time up the pitching. So good sign. They are a very good hitting team on the whole. You never know where it's going to come from in the lineup, so that's always a plus. And we've got a slightly different look tonight with than we've seen in previous lineups. So that always adds spice too. See how this goes. So we have the Cats with a 1-0 lead here in the end of, or the middle of the second. Struggling with words. And coming up for the Cats, looks like we've got Landry Freeze, sophomore second baseman. She digs in. Gonna see her first pitch of the night, and that's gonna miss low for ball 1. Second pitch, changeup taken down the middle for strike 1. One coming. Fastball down the middle for strike 2. Andrew's going to assess her count, take a look, get settled in there. As the next pitch comes in. Sorry, I missed that there, guys. So that brings the count to 2-2. Leadoff batter here, bottom of 2 for the River Falls Wildcats. Fastball swung on and missed for out number 1. Up next is freshman pitcher Harper Schurz. Steps in there. See if I can find her. Oh cow, a mess. There she is. All right. Pitch coming. There we go. Now we'll hop back to Harper. I'll get better, I promise. Sheesh. There we go. All right. So again, freshman pitcher Harper Schurz at the bat. She's facing an 0-2 count here. Another pitch fouled off. And we'll do this 0-2 thing all over again. 0-2 delivery, changeup, down the middle, throws Schurz. As she delivers so successfully to many a batter, she gets frozen on a changeup for strike 3. And that will be the 3rd strikeout for this pitcher. Up next, we have Olivia Tremaine taking a ball upstairs. The junior Olivia Tremaine playing right field tonight. She face hitters count here with 2-0, 2 outs. Back-to-back strikeouts, so we'll see how Olivia responds. Next pitch taken low, ball 3. So Tremaine now able to sit on a singular pitch if he chooses, or she may have got a take call. We'll see. And she was swinging on that, so changeup fooled her. Nothing wrong with that, Olivia. Get in there, swing hard. Everybody gets fooled. All right, next pitch, 3-1 coming. Fastball down the middle, all right. And the pitcher's able to battle back to a full count here on back-to-back strike. Sends it down the middle, ground ball pulled, foul down third base line. A nice little stab there by the third baseman, but we are back to a full count, 2 outs. Payoff pitch comes. Fouled up and away by Tremaine. He stays alive and already at bat. Give you a quick look at their defensive field there. As you can see, you got Elle Schmidt, number 17, lefty pitcher. Thrown 37 pitches thus far. changeup. It's going to miss high. Gets Tremaine to duck under. Didn't miss by that much, but it's enough to get on board. All right, that brings us top of the order now. We've got Autumn Schultz coming up. Last at bat was a ground out to shortstop. Let's see what we got here. And in true form, Schultz makes him pay, but near play at second base there. That ball was hit so hard, it was almost like a ground ball. And the center fielder was able to get that in to almost make a play at second base on Tremaine. So that brings up Ava Johnson to the plate here. Her second time around at bat. Ava on a throwing error by the second baseman. Takes her first pitch low in the dirt for ball one. And next pitch down the middle, fastball, taken for called strike one. One delivery misses. We'll bring it 2-1 count, 2 outs, 2 runners aboard. Ball is popped up, dangerous spot. Third baseman calls it, and she is unable to come up with it. And thankfully, there's 2 outs. Runners were moving, so Johnson reaches again on another error. So just like that, we have bases juiced here in the second. And up to bat is Harper Lee. First time bat Harper, he got a base hit up the middle. So we'll see if she can get a timely hit here on a changeup. Hard hit to the third baseman. Fields it cleanly and flips to third on the fielder's choice. And that's enough to get the Railroaders out of a very dicey situation. So we've got 1 hit, 1 walk, an error, 3 left on, and the score remains 0-1 after 2. Cut over here to Game Changer for those that have it. So as the girls take their positions, you'll be able to see where they're at out in the field. Now that we've gotten all the gear, my phone's free to do a few other things, so pull some stats, things like that. But looks like they haven't changed from bottom of second, top of third. We can do a quick scan out the outfielders. Just moving it around. We don't quite have kiss cam quality here yet, but fans that show up to these games, be ready. And there's the normal pre-batter huddle. The infielders do. Not sure what they're doing. Get some giggles in there, keeping it loose. And now we lock in. As we face a little bit deeper in the Railroaders dugout. Looks like we got number 15. First pitch to her is going to be a fastball missing low and away. Flip it over while they get the ball here on the throwback, and now you get a little look at who's playing where there. You got Schurz, Meyer, Latham, Freeze, Schultz, Ellingson, Johnson, Lee, and Blake. Back to action here. We got a late swing. Strike one. 1-1 count here to batter number 7 for Altoona. Next pitch, swinging strike 2. 2-2, and it was successfully caught there by Meyer. Light bobble, but able to secure it with bare hand, and that will be Scherz's second strikeout of the game. Next up to bat for Altoona. Go with number 11. Pitch swung on, strike one. Next pitch misses high for ball one. Swinging strike two, leveling the count out at 2-2. Sorry, trying to do some stats here on the fly for left on base. Next pitch. Oh, dangerous fastball on the outer edge. That ball was humming, but missing for ball three. Scherz takes her windup and delivers a heater down the middle for strikeout number 2 of the inning. 3 on the game. Bat now is number 7. Looks like LeGrand. The Izzy, Isabella. I'll let y'all get creative with your first name eyes. There you can see it's who's batting there. We hop back to the plate cam for called strike 2, and just like that, third batter, we are up 2-0. This is where the work started. The last 3 games against Chippewa Falls. Did 2 strikes, and then everything got tough. Funny. Been doing balls and strikes, and I don't think that's been on scoreboard this whole time. It happened. All right, the 1-2 delivery. Swung on strike 3 for a 3-up, 3 down. No hits, no runs, no errors. 3 strikeouts, actually. That will carry us into the bottom of 3. And up to bat for the River Falls Wildcats, we have Hannah Latham, Tatum Ellington, and Izzy Meyer. Let's see if we can generate some runs later. We have Hannah Latham stepping into the box here for her second time at bat against number 17. She's going to take a strike there. Last at bat, Latham popped up to the third baseman. Next pitch is going to miss, blowing away for ball 2, or ball 1. Not sure if I mentioned, but it is an absolutely gorgeous day here at the field. I think we're pushing 90s, so this is the first glimpse of what summer softball is going to be like. Everyone loves it. It's kind of a ghost town at first, like no fans, players were all in the dugout. but I think we're all itching for it, and we deserve it after the grueling cold weather season. All right, fourth pitch of that to Latham, and she goes down on a very aggressive swing for the fourth strikeout recorded to the Wildcats. Tatum last at bat. Could zoom in, however, she's a lefty, so all you get to see is the back there of Tatum. So we'll just keep it plate cam. Last at bat for Ellingson. She reached on an error by the third baseman, unable to field a ground ball and deliver to first. So second at bat here, she finds herself in a 1-1 count. Pitch is gonna miss. Third pitch is gonna miss, low and away down in the dirt. Scooped out. Brings us to a 2-1 count. 2-1. Fouled off of her foot, and that never feels good. Again, change up, got her out front, and never feels good. All depends on how high on the foot it gets you. But shakes it off, and she's digging back in for the 2-2. And changeup gets her again, and it's going to be a drop third strike. Thrown to first successfully for out number 2. So, just like that, the Cats are retired on back-to-back strikeouts. And up to bat now is Izzy Meyer, who struck out her first at bat. So first pitch is fastball down the middle, swung on, strike one. All right, next pitch, 0-1, swung on, strike two. I would expect another changeup in all truth here. It does look like Coach is calling the pitch, yep, and that's what she goes with. Change up, catcher drops, and we're gonna instant replay the drop third strike, throw down to first for out number 3. So, weird stroke there. They are able to get through the Wildcats 4, 5, 6 hitters on 3 strikeouts. So, very good inning for the Railroaders defense. And between innings, you'll see those on the bench run up to the outfield. All right, we got batter up called. So we have made it around to the top of the order here for the Altoona Railroaders. So last at bat, number 4 grounded to second baseman Landry Freeze for the first out of the game. So first pitch is down in the dirt for ball 1. Schurz takes her sign, starts her windup, and comes back with a heater down the middle, strike 1. next pitch, ground ball to Ellingson. Ellingson, high throw to Latham, and Latham gets her foot planted back on the bag after securing the ball for out number 1 on the 6-3 ground out. Schurz is up 2. 43 pitches on the evening here as we get to middle of 4. First pitch is fouled off for strike 1. Give you a quick look at where everybody's playing again. Everything's the same. No substitutions have happened yet, but get you a feel where people are at. Going back to the plate cam now. So the 0-1 delivery, swung on, change up. Good call there by Meyer or Schurz. Not sure who's got calling now. Keep an eye on Coach Taryn as well. So there we go. Go back to a change up, and she fouls it off of her front leg. And looks to me like we are staying with all player calling of the pitches. So back-to-back change-ups here. We'll go to, not sure what that was, a little bit off speed, definitely didn't have the zip and just missed upstairs. Not sure if you guys are able to see the pitches as well tonight. Tried to get a different angle and missed the 1-2 pitch on a low fastball. So we are staying with 2-2 here to the second batter in the order who grounded out to Schurz on her first at-bat. She fouls the 2-2 pitch away, and we are looking for a ball to get in play. And we got one coming in here from the left field side, one coming in from the dugout. And I just flipped it over so you guys get a little bit longer look at who's in the field and pitch count. So next pitch to Fain, she pops one up, and oh, danger, 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 Will Rogers. I don't know if you guys could see that, but you had Johnson flying in and Ellingson calling it, and Johnson avoided the impact. Tatum secured the catch, and we have out number 2 for the inning. All right, this brings up pitcher number 17. Her last at-bat went down on a fly ball to the left fielder, Ava Johnson. And just like that, Schurz is ahead, 0-1. Second pitch fouled back for 0-2. Delivery here, top of 4. Well hit. That is tanked out to the outfield. And that's going to go likely for a double here as the ball comes in from right field. Well hit, line drive, smashed out to right field over Tremaine's head. She returns it, but not before a stand-up double with 0-2. So the Railroaders find themselves possibly in business with 2 outs here, top of 4. This is, wouldn't say familiar territory, but we have seen Schurz pitch out of multiple jams this year. And here we have number 12, the 3-hitter, who, or no, this is, I'm sorry, number 12, the 4-hitter, who walked last time, and she finds herself down 0-2 on the first 2 pitches. Oh, 2 misses. She stays fastball and misses on the inside half. All right, getting after it here. pitcher starts her windup and comes back. Fastball misses outside. Myers able to glove it. Two. Fought off and fouled down the first base side here. Next pitch fouled back out of play, first base side. And we're going to stay with this 2-2 battle. 2-2 pitch. Fastball down the middle, out of the jam. So with one hit, the Railroaders are unable to generate enough hits to score it. That brings us to the 4th inning stretch, which is about that time. So we'll throw it over to our great local sponsors.
The following sponsors for supporting our broadcast of today's game. Johnny's Bar in downtown River Falls is a proud supporter of Wildcats softball. Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Johnny's Bar, where good friends, cold drinks, and great times go hand in hand. When life throws you a curve, whether it's a fender bender, a hailstorm, or a new home adventure, you need someone who's got your back. You can trust Jared Himes and his team at American Family Insurance in downtown Ellsworth. Accidents happen, and when they do, call Jared and protect your crash with the stash. River Falls Wildcats Softball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our broadcast of today's game.
All right, let the substitutions begin here. Always fun for me to figure out who's going where. So what would have been up was Landry Freeze. So in we have Rory Opatz. So that would be, if we stay with a full substitution, that would be second base to second base. So that one checks. First pitch was, we are at a 1-1 count there. Apologies. I'm getting caught up on everything. Rory holds on a high ball. Ball 3, bringing up a good hitter's count here. And Rory's able to hit a line drive to the shortstop as well. He's been hitting the ball quite a bit lately, just unable to find gaps, as can be the case sometimes in the game, and it can be frustrating. I always tell you how it's a game of failure, and there's, as big as the field is, you get 8 girls out there that can all fly around, and your gaps get shorter, smaller, harder to hit. So you get a false sense of security, and as the defense gets better, your batting average gets tougher. Schurz is going to lift one out to center field, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Center fielder made all she could to get there, so Harper Schurz gets aboard on a little self-help base hit. And Ava Johnson's going to come out, so that means Johnson was substituted by somebody, and up to bat now is Olivia Tremaine. So, I highly doubt anybody's scoring at home, but Johnson was substituted and is re-entering as a courtesy runner. Care. And Johnson's going to take off for second base and goes in standing up. You always cringe as a coach. You want that slide, and if the tag gets to you, you definitely should have slid, is what it is. All right, so Just like that, we've got 2-1 to Tremaine. Runner over to scoring position off of the Schurz hit. And Tremaine takes ball high for ball 3. So hitters count to Tremaine. See if she locks in here. Takes on an outside, ball 4, and Johnson gets another delayed steal attempt. And up to bat now is Reese Nelson, coming up for her first time. She will be substituting for Autumn Schultz. And Nelson jumps on the first pitch and fouls it off down third base line. As she should soon have runners in scoring position. So second pitch coming, and she's gonna pop it up. Catcher makes a nice attempt to get to it. And we got 0-2 just like that. And have not been able to do much with the first and third on 2 swings, first few pitches. Change up, and she holds, and that is enough to get Tremaine over to second. So good hold on the change up that missed low. She's smiling in there. All right, as Schmidt takes her sign, 1-2 delivery, gonna be high and in, and Nelson avoids that. So Nelson takes her stance, Schmidt takes her sign, and she readies for her delivery. Change up is going to be popped foul, and third baseman unable to make a play. Tough spot, running back, backhanded by the fence. So Nelson's going to get another rap at this. 2-2 pitch. Next pitch, a little bit taken off. I wouldn't call it a changeup. I wouldn't call that a fastball. I'm not really sure what that was, other than right down the middle. And Nelson fouls it off. So back to 2-2 count after a few foul balls. Fastball coming, and Nelson tags up to left field, and the left fielder is able to snag it, but that is enough. On that minor collision, that is enough for the runner to score from third base. So up to bat now is going to be Kylan Larson. So the Cats are able to manufacture a run there. Larson's going to rip a double down third base line there. Sorry, I missed the camera switch. So Larson in for a stand-up double after the Nelson sacrifice, and just like that, the Cats punch 2 across the plate here in the bottom of the 4th. Good piece of hitting there by Kylan Larson. So it looks like we have Larson for Johnson out in left field. And up next we have Schaefer, who might be going in for Lee. And Schaefer pops one out of play, as she's going to get her 0-2 delivery coming here. Schaefer reaches out and touches one down the middle, and high throw. Oh, Schaefer gets caught, and she's going to press for second. Gets in there on a little squirrely throw around by the Altoona, and that will go as a single. Reaches base on, we're going to call that an error, so a single for Schaefer on a hard liner up the middle. And now we have Wang coming in for Latham, freshman Lily Wang. First pitch taken low. In there to Wang. her stance, steady herself for the 1-0 delivery. Big swing on 1-0, and we definitely have home run potential tonight in this gorgeous night. Again, we're pushing probably mid-80s. 0 wind, nice still air, great hitter's weather, and Wang gets back aboard on, gosh darn it, a single, and that's going to score Schaefer from second base. So Wang gets a much needed hit. She's been finding herself down in a slump for a bit, or just, again, it happens. So coming up now, we have Nora Killian. First pitch called strike 1. Killian gets 3. And take her stance. And Wang gets picked off. She's going to break for second and get the delayed steal. And just like that, froze on the pickoff attempt and decided to run. She's kind of laughing at herself there. Well, in the cloud of dust there. All right, next pitch to Nora Killian is taken high for a ball. And that's going to be popped up to second. That's trouble. That's going to drop out here in left as Wang advances over to third. So a little seeing eye single. That's how easy it seems. And when you're defending, those are so frustrating. So Killian board on a seeing eye single over second baseman. And up next, we're going to have Izzy Meyer. Meyer takes her stance and holds off on called fastball down the middle. And Cats find themselves runners on first and third again. Izzy takes a changeup down in the dirt. And Meyer is over 2 tonight, so let's see if she can right the ship on this pitcher as the bats have started to come alive for the Cats. After we got consecutive hits, and Meyer pops one up to the pitcher, and that will be enough to retire the side. So just got underneath it a little bit there as we change sides, and the defensive substitutions come into play. Cats are doing a few more warm-up throws as we wait for Meyer to come out, and you've got a new infield. So taking it around the horn, I'm just going to flip it over to this, and you guys can look at it as I navigate it with words. So battery stays the same with Schurz pitching and Meyer catching. Out in the field, you've got Lily Wang substituted for Hannah Latham, Rory Opatz for Landry Freeze, Nora Killian at shortstop for Tatum Ellingson, Reese Nelson coming in for Autumn Schultz at third base. And out in the outfield, we have Tremaine holding serve in right field. And it looks like we have bumped Lee for Kylie Schaefer. And Kylan Larson is out in left field, rounding out the River Falls defense here as we move to the top of 5. Cats expanding their lead out to 5 runs. So, always easier to pitch, and up for the Railroaders are batters 5, 6, 7. Yes, I said 6, 7. So this is number 17, who flew out to Tremaine last time in right field. Next pitch. This is low and in the dirt, bringing it to 1-1. Next pitch, swinging, strike 2. And the 1-2 delivery swung on, strike 3. First batter out of the way. Again, you heard me talk how important that leadoff batter can be. So up next is 6-hitter. Last at bat, she went down swinging. First pitch coming. Called strike 1 on a fastball down the middle. Swinging strike 2 on another fastball. Next pitch fouled off to the right side for another strike. But it's still 0-2. So, Scher's working ahead here, second batter of the top of the 5th. And that ball is going to be grounded and misplayed by Killian. Ball got under her glove there as it scooted through to the outfield. So, just like that, the Railroaders have a runner aboard. And up now you have Jay Lease, who is the 7-hitter last at bat. She went down swinging. So we'll see what we do here with runner on first. Ball in the dirt, no runner go, or runner does not go. Bringing the count to 1-1. Here, 1 out, top of 5. And swinging, strike 2 is the 72nd pitch of the night here for Schers, as she's midway through the 5th inning. Always a good test on volume. And next one is swung on, caught by Meyer for out number 2. And that is the 7th strikeout of the night for Schers. And up to bat now, number 11. Looks like catcher Myron. First pitch swung on for strike 1. You've heard me talk about the strike to walk ratio, and again, displaying great stats here tonight. You've got 7 walks to 1 or I'm sorry, 7 strikeouts to 1 walk, as that pitch just missed off the plate. So, sure showing good command tonight, and thus far, 1 walk, 1 hit. There's been very few base runners reach, and those that have, we've gotten a throw out at second, and they left 1 on. So it's been a pretty clean game statistically here for Shears. She works with the 2-1 count. And hard ground ball hit down first baseline. All right, 2-2, 2 outs coming at you. And that's going to miss low. Now we got a 3-2 count. We'll see if the runner goes. She should be going. But we'll see about this. 3-2, 2 outs. And she does not. And that's going to ring her up on a called strike 3 down the middle fastball. So, no hits, 3 strikeouts, 1 error. The Railroaders leave 1 aboard as we move to bottom of 5. Quick shout out to our Jenkins Massa River City Stitch sponsors.
Looking to move in or move up? Connect with Sarah Jenkins and Property Executives Realty, your hometown expert. Visit sarahjenkins.com today and let Sarah help you find your way home. Allie and the Massa Mortgage Team is your trusted partner in navigating the complex world of home financing. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, looking to refinance, or navigating a complex financial situation, Allie's team is here to guide you every step of the way. River City Stitch offers premium on-site custom embroidery, screen printing, promotional items, and graphic design services in River Falls and Prescott. A proud supporter of Wildcats softball and sponsor of the River City Stitch Baller of the Game, you can trust Callie and her team for all your promotional needs. River Falls. Johnny's Bar in downtown River Falls is a proud supporter of Wildcats softball. Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Johnny's Bar, where good friends, cold drinks, and great times go hand in hand. When life throws you a curve, whether it's a fender bender, a hailstorm, or a new home adventure, you need someone who's got your back. You can trust Jared Hines and his team at American Family Insurance in downtown Ellsworth. Accidents happen, and when they
Jared Hines out of Ellsworth selling us insurance. Always a great sponsor. I've thrown bags with the young man. That's a great business down there. Always a thing. And this brings up Rory Opatz, who finds herself 0-2 here after the first 2 pitches. Opatz last at bat, hit a line drive to the shortstop. She's going to take on 0-2 for a low called ball 1. Opatz chops one, hard ball down the left field line. And she's going to be in there for a leadoff stand-up double with 2 strikes. Gotta love it. Good piece of hitting there, Rory. And coming up next is pitcher Harper Scher's last at bat. She had a bloop single out near center field. So she'll take the first pitch inside, ball 1. Schurz rips short hop to the shortstop. She's going to glove it, and we've got the back and forth. Ground ball, fielder's choice. Shortstop comes to first. And on the throw, everything was textbook there. Runner waits for the throw to go across. She breaks to third, and Opatz was in safely. Expect that out of more of the upperclassmen. Been there, done that, seen this play before. So, good piece of running, and that puts her 60 feet away from run number 6. As Tremaine takes her first pitch a strike, and Tremaine walked last at bat. She gets fooled there on a 0-1 changeup. Again, good pitch choice. I always want to sit back and throw that on 0-2, and girls are starting to pick up trends. Talking to them. So fastball coming, and Tremaine fouls it off. One, two's in the dirt. The 0-2's in the dirt, 4-1 there. And we've got a 1-2 pitch coming. As Schmidt gets her sign from the dugout and going to deliver. Ball hit really well. That's going to get over the head out right center field there. Tremaine with a double coming in. Stand up back to back. Her double there to score. Rory Opat off of her double, and she got advanced. So good sets of hitting here thus far by the Cats, and scores another run. First pitch to Nelson, she slows it down. Grounder to shortstop, and unable to beat the throw from shortstop, and that will move the runner to third base. So just like that, 2 outs. Very similar effects here. Double, ground ball shortstop, runner to third. Now we have Kylan Larson, and she comes up last at bat with a double down third baseline. So see how this plays out. And she hits a bloop here to right field, and right fielder's unable to glove it, and that'll be an error. But it's enough to score yet another run and get Larson on first base. And up next is Kylie Schaefer. Last at bat, she ripped a ball up the middle on a single in that stretch of hit, 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 hit. You'd love to see after you sub. Got folks ready to step up and get after it. Next pitch. Oh, that ball's well hit, folks. That might get out. Oh, short hops left field. And you're going to see it come in here from the left side, and runners held up. Schaefer, I thought, a little more lift, that might have had a chance. We know she has enough power to get there. And up bat now is Lily Wang. So just like that, we got runners on second and third. And Lily gets fooled on a first pitch changeup. Probably a good call there. So Wang last at bat, got a base hit, and she slows everything down on the changeup, and she's going to drive one out to left center as Taryn holds the runner at third as we're doing this one at a time. I think she's just taking hit by hit here as the Cats start to open things up. And now you got Nora Killian coming up in at shortstop. Last at bat, Killian as well, single. So she's 1 for 1 on the evening here. She's going to take a pitch inside as Wang advances to second. Putting runners back on second and third here for Killian. Killian takes the ball down in the dirt for ball 2. That is 110 pitches for Schmidt. Paul asked. Never see that baseball side. They have strict rules on pitch count, number of innings or pitch count, depending on what league you're in. But softball doesn't have the same tax on the shoulder. So here we are, 111 pitches later, 12. And we have a 1-2 count. And Killian takes inside for ball 2. Or ball 4. I'm honestly not sure. Possible me, scoreboard, or both of us were off there by a pitch. So that loads the bases up. And up that is Izzy Meyer. And Meyer is due on the evening. She popped out to coming in 0-3. So due. Gonna slow it down and see the ball and crush one of these. All right, takes first pitch on the outside corner as a strike. Next pitch in the dirt, smothered by the catcher. Ball 1. Inside pitch, backed off. Coiled around, ball 2. All right. We know Myers has got some pop. See if she can connect on one. And there she does. Rips a ball down left field line. Left fielder's got it. Coming in here, shortstop. And that's enough to score 2. So kind of what the doctor ordered here. And 5th inning, they go to a 10-run lead. And Izzy Meyer gets the game-winning RBI. So just on a 2-run single with 2 outs here in the 5th. So the Railroaders unable to close in the 5th with 2 outs. Cats get a string of hits, rocking and rolling. And they are able to close this game in early fashion. Everybody got some innings tonight. That's always fun, as the game was slow to break open, and then before long, Cats, as they have done many times this season, break it open late in the game, and we finish in a run rule. So, Cats are going to gather on the mounds, prepare, and then the rest all meet out in left field. And this will be my last evening broadcasting. I have a road trip for work, so not sure if Eric will be back to cover down, but if so, there are, let me see here, 2, maybe 3 games next week. But again, if Eric's out, we may be stuck, and this might be our last broadcast of the year. Check the YouTube channel just to see what's out there. And looks like we do have games against at Superior on Monday, home against New Richmond on Tuesday, and then Thursday we finish the season up in New Richmond. So depending on Eric's availability, those will be your remaining options: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. But I will sign off and say see you next year, or for those that cross over in hockey, probably hear me on that side. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you enjoyed another win for JB.